So, good morning, good morning, good morning. Today is Friday, June 14th, and we are up and we are out. So, we are currently on our way to go get waxed. I'm stepping into this season where I am focusing on self-care. Being a single mother without a solid support system, there's a lot of things that I do by myself. Of course, I DIY a lot of different things. And so when you're exhausted from doing the workload of managing a household, trying to be there for your kiddos, and keep yourself afloat, it's exhausting. And then when you don't have financial support, it's that much more challenging because you have to cut corners. You have to, pinch pennies, and you have to figure out how to do a number of different things that's cost effective, which, that's something that you should probably be practicing anyway when it comes to, being a good steward over your finances. But ultimately, if you are doing a lot of the workload and you're balancing so many different positions as a single mother without a support system, you want to be able to be cared for and not have to still do DIYs on top of what you already have to do on a regular day-to-day basis. So since I've, moved around some of my finances, I've now been able to prioritize what I really want to do as far as self-care. So the first thing that we're going to do is wax. Just little by little. So I'm also on, of course, like my self-healing journey. And then I'm also wanting to focus more on how am I healing a mother, a woman that's been divorced, a woman who is still navigating life after all of these different transitions that I've experienced. And I definitely want to pay it forward because there's a number of different women who have influenced me with this journey. But there are also others that have gone through certain things that the women who have influenced me haven't gone through, but I have gone through. So I feel like it is my duty to pay it forward. So I am intentionally starting this journey on how I am navigating life after abuse, life after losing a child, life after divorce, just life after, because I want to hone in on there is life after these traumatic events. And it is not easy, and we have to go at our own pace. We have to give ourselves grace, but it is possible. And so I want to give my perspective on how I'm navigating life, because your girl is, when there's so many intersections with me as well and others. But like I said earlier, there are some things that I've gone through that others haven't gone through. There are some things that others have gone through that I haven't. And different people's experiences develop a certain connection of relatability. Did I say that right? So I definitely want to make sure that as I'm doing my journey, it's of course realistic, because there are a lot of videos, influencers, content creators that I see, and it's just I can relate to some of the things, but there's a number of different things that I cannot relate to because of my situation and what I'm able to do and what I'm not able to do. So I just want to show my perspective on how I'm doing things based on my perspective, because it's a huge challenge for me. And I'll get more into detail about that as I do my videos. But I guess this is kind of like not really an icebreaker, but like an intro to what I really want to start focusing on, because I know, like, in my bio I have like, I'm navigating life after, but when I really looked at my content, I'm like, it's not really honed in on certain things, and I want to be a little bit more, well, not a little bit more, a lot more intentional and consistent. And I want my content to be like it's obvious what I'm, speaking about. I know there's a lot of say about, oh, well, you're doing this and you're doing that, meaning you have to focus on one specific thing. And for me, because there's so many different things that I feel like I'm experiencing, I don't want to be put in a box, because then I feel like that'll not only limit what I want to do and what I want to talk about, but it'll also limit me in really diving into what I'm supposed to be doing, like my purpose. And I feel like that's why it's taken me so long to really tell my story and say something about just a little bit of something about what I've been going through, because I feel like there's no concise thought. This is one of the things that I struggle with in school, is writing papers. Like, my papers were always all over the place, and I struggled. So it's obvious why my thoughts and my content could potentially be all over the place as well. Come on, lady, go. If you're gonna get over, go. And so I'm really trying to work on being, look, and see, I don't even have the words, but I'm gonna get the words. But anyway, I'm going to be pulling up to, what street? Oh, I turned on the wrong street. I need to turn this way. Oh, is this a one-way street? So one thing that I cannot stand about coming downtown. I've lived in this town for a very long period of time, and I still get mixed up on the streets downtown. And then when I go down a one-way street, I'm like, I gotta go all the way around and reroute and take a detour, all that, and it's confusing sometimes. But anyway, I want to make sure that my thoughts are organized. That's what I want to say, and they're concise, and it's not all over the place, because I want to get straight to the point and provide helpful content. And so I'm super excited about me finally honing in on that, specifically that. So one of the things that I started, like I said, little by little, I'm starting, because if you keep looking at other people's content or what other just people around you are doing, you'll never start, and you'll always find something that's not right or that doesn't look right, and then you'll start second guessing yourself or downplaying your journey or your process. And that's what I've been doing. I've been downplaying it, and then I just don't do it, because I'm like, this is not enough, this is not good enough. There's so many other individuals who are putting out way more valuable content, and what's my content? And then here it is, that self-sabotaging mindset. And so I want to make sure that for me, I'm not paying attention to anyone else. I'm not looking at anyone else's content. I'm focusing, specifically on, me and my journey. Because what I'm also realizing is it's not just for others. It's really for me as well. And if others are able to benefit off of it, then great. That's awesome. But this is really for me, because my journey, not having a solid support system that's consistently in my life, and not having, a consistent or a reliable or seasoned rather therapist to kind of help me through what I've been going through, it's been rough. And so I have to find different avenues to help me, cope, deal, and heal the seasons that I go through. So this is a start. So I'm excited for myself, Of course, it is scary. I still have those negative thoughts in the back of my head, but based on the content that I have been consuming about, self-sabotage and, not looking at others and comparison, because comparison is the thief of joy. Like, I hear that saying all the time. I'm pretty sure you guys have to. But it really is. It really is. Like I said, it sounds cliche too, but it's cliche because it actually really does work. Like, we hear a lot of people saying it over and over again and it gets redundant. That's because it's really true. And when you apply it appropriately, then you'll see the effects of it. So anyway, so little by little, I'm starting just to take care of myself, buy myself little things to encourage myself, celebrate myself, any and every win, small, mediocre, it does, all of the wins I'm celebrating, and it's really been helping me thus far. So this is the start. So as I continue to journey, come along with me. So anyway, I'll tap back in a little bit later once I get to the waxing spa, and then I'll let you know what I'm doing. TTYL. Do I need to what? Say it one more time. Go to the restroom? I don't. I'm good. Okay, well, I can. You want me to? I can push myself. Normally, when you sit on the toilet, you like, okay, yeah, I did have to tinkle after all. Okay, just straight to the back, right? Okay, so I just got done and I feel... Okay, so I just got done getting my arms waxed. Ooh. Good. And my legs. So they're looking very, very nice, very smooth. So the next journey that we are on, prioritizing body maintenance, is getting rid of these strawberries. Even though I love strawberries, but getting rid of the strawberries. So I want to make sure that my legs are smooth, they look smooth, they feel smooth, they are smooth. Oh, they're smooth. She wants your legs smooth. We get the picture, right? I just feel really good. It felt really good just to kind of relax and not have to do DIYs, because I would normally do the waxing and the self-care gig myself, and it just takes away from just being able to relax and be in the moment. So worst case scenario, of course, I'll try to get it done and do it myself if I'm not able to, or I don't have the extra finances to. But for the most part, this was something that I just truly enjoyed for myself, and I'm so grateful that I had the opportunity to be able to do it with my schedule changing. I am more available, and with my finances picking up, changing a little bit, I'm grateful. So this is definitely a much needed journey for my self-care, a much needed journey for my mental, a much needed journey just for my overall production of self. I want to say that production. So I've been kind of just sitting in my car, just basking in this ambiance of gratitude because I was not here. It took me a very, very, very long time to get here, and I want to be able to stay here, maintain it, and just improve as I get as I age, as I become more wisdom filled, so to speak, and just really start prioritizing myself so that I can be a better individual, not just for, myself, but for others as well. So anyway, I will tap back in a little bit later because it's time for me to go and get me something to eat and work on some more content and get as much done as I can before I have to pick up my little beauty bug. So, TTY. I'm blossoming. I'm blossoming. I'm blossoming. I'm blossoming.